This is a purely intuitive message for Pisces all placement. If you are a cross watcher, you could also benefit from this message. Make sure you like the video. Please subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live for other messages of the readings and lots more. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates. If you're watching this after the live stream, please use the comment section below the video. All right, Pisces, we're going to take a look into the overall energy for you. I'm going to be using the Lovers Tarot Oracle here. And let's go ahead and get into it. Remember, time is fluid in tarot, so this message could have already resonated. Could be resonating at this time, or could resonate sooner than you think. Please take what hits your spirit and leave the rest. All right, Pisces, let's see what we got. What messages do we have for Pisces, all placement? Messages for Pisces. What messages do we have? What does Pisces need to hear for their greatest and highest good? Messages for Pisces. Hey, DP. Hey, RP. Bianca, hello. Pisces, you could have this feeling of knowing that you need to do something, but you're delaying it. I feel like this has been coming out in the collective for a while. It's like, I know I need to do something, but I'm not quite ready to do that. Okay, so there could be something that you are just not willing to address or not willing to deal with right now. It could be something that you're putting off, Pisces. Let's take a look. Some of you could be putting off leaving a certain situation completely alone. It's like you know you need to get rid of something. You know you need to get rid of something. It could be a person, place, or thing. It could be a way of thinking. But it's like, I need to get rid of this. But I'm not quite ready to deal with it right now, Pisces. This is purely intuition. So if you are resonating with this message, please let me know in the chat. Okay. This is the vibe that I'm getting. There's something that you need to leave alone. You've known it for a long time now. This person or situation is not good for you. It's not. It's not. There's nothing stable here. It causes you anxiety. You can't depend on this situation. Every time you think that you can depend on this situation, person, place, or thing, you figure out each time that you cannot. Most times you feel alone anyway. You feel like you're having to do it by yourself anyway. Or you feel like you have to face something all alone anyway. So whatever this is just in the way. You've been knowing for quite some time, Pisces, that it's time to let it go. Hey, Darisha. Pisces, you may not think you have the strength to rebuild or build something new, build something better, but you do. Some of you feel like if you let this go entirely, there won't be another chance. That is far from the truth. In fact, whatever this is could be holding you back from that new opportunity. Hey, Latanya. You are emotionally spent right now. or you have been for quite some time. It's taking all that you have to keep yourself together. So I ask you, why are you holding on to this? Why are you holding on to this person, place, or thing, whatever this is, or way of thinking? You're mentally and physically, emotionally exhausted. You've been exhausted for a long time. Are you even thinking about what you need? Are you even thinking about what you want? Are you really even honoring what you need and what you desire, what you really deserve? Are you thinking about that? Because Pisces, I feel like you putting that behind. You putting your needs on the back burner. Some of you have caught yourself being a bit aggressive, or you've had to check yourself. Some of you have had to check your attitude. You had to check how you come off at people. You've had to check your demeanor. You've had to check your facial expressions. Pisces, whatever you holding on to is showing. Even when you're not talking about it, it's showing in your spirit. Whatever you holding on to is showing up in your facial expressions, in your voice, in your tone, your posture. People know there's something that's holding you down. Just like people know when something is in your life or you have something going on in your life that's uplifting you. Yeah, you want to seem strong on the outside, but are you really? Are you really strong? Now, do you have the capacity to be strong? Absolutely. But how strong are you? Are you strong enough to let this go? This bad habit, this person, this place, this thing, are you strong enough to let this go? Some of you, maybe this is you as a collective, have been grieving a relationship that has been over for many months or years. And you feel stuck. Now, I feel it. You might not want to keep it 1,000 with your girl, but I feel it. You've been grieving over this man or this woman for a long time. Why are you so stuck on them? You feel like you can't move on? You feel like you can't get anyone better? Don't let the devil use you like that. The devil will have you thinking that you can't move on, that you can't have better. The devil will have you thinking, oh, you getting too old to have this and that. Nah. You getting too old to keep putting up with doubting yourself. You getting too old to be stuck on somebody that never deserved a conversation from you. When you gonna let them go, sis? When you gonna let her go, bro? Some of you have been getting a little discouraged too. Because you've been dating and dating and dating, and it seems like, oh my gosh, this is never gonna work. I'm hearing that song, 16 Candles. Somebody's child could have just turned 16 this year. Or it's been 16 years. You've been dating for 16 years. Or you started dating at 16 years old. Or you ended a relationship on the 16th of whatever month. but you've dated a lot. Now, a lot could be 5, a lot could be 10 people. Or maybe you've just been dating, casually dating, not sleeping with everybody, but dating. And you figure out like, man, I have had all these dates and still, hey, heart soul, and still, where is the stability at? Where the relationship at? Where are the adults? Some of you said, where are the adults at? There's a part of you that wants you to stop, Pisces. There's a part of you that wants you to stop trying to date the wrong people. There's a part of you that's been tapping you on the shoulder and saying, hey, we need a breakdown here. Get away from this type of energy, these type of people. Some of you are noticing that it's time to break a cycle. There is a certain type. Ooh, look at this. Y'all see what's on this card? There's a certain type of person or a certain personality type, a certain look, a certain walk, a certain talk, a certain cologne or perfume that you are drawn to. This person is no good for you. You figure that out though. But I feel like this type of person, it's like you can't say no to them. Pisces, you can't say no to this person. This is a person that you got to block. You got to get completely away from them, because when you are around this person, you feel weak. This is somebody that you are highly attracted to. They look the part, they dress the part, they smell the part, they talk the part, all that. But this person is no good for you. Don't you just hate it when the package be right and then it's like there's no there's no quality there? They got all the right parts, all the right things going on. The quantity is there, but the quality is just it's not there. Person not good for you. This type, because a lot of you have attracted the same person in different bodies. The same type. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This type is poisonous. Most of these people have been broken, or they still broken, y'all. Most of these men, most of these women that you've been so tempted by, they broken. They broken. Have you been noticing? Now, this is just a hunch. Have you been noticing you've been dating people and they seem like they all right, and then it seems like you turn into a counselor for them? You didn't sign up for dating to be a counselor. Like, you didn't sign up to be a therapist. You signed up to have a partner. I'm getting somebody like after 2-3 months maybe. Or maybe let's take it shorter than that. Maybe 2 or 3 dates. You see it's going good. And when they start feeling comfortable, or you start feeling comfortable with them, all of a sudden you find yourself being a therapist. You're like, why am I sitting here every time I get to know somebody? I ought to be charging $200 an hour. I'm up here being a therapist. I'm hearing about what you went through in your past relationship and your childhood and why you don't trust people. They ain't got nothing to do with Pisces. But Pisces, you've been listening. You've been listening. This has been hard for you. This has been a tough road for you, Pisces, for a long time. to the point where you tired. Some of y'all just said, I'm done with dating. I'm sick of dating. I don't want nobody else looking at me. Yeah, I'm happy that you think I'm cute, but no. Somebody walk up to you and say, oh, you fine, blah, 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 blah. Like, thank you so much. In your mind, you're like, nah, nah. And another one. DJ Khaled, another one. You're like, and another one. You're just tired. You tired of this bumpy road. You tired of people that don't know what they want, or they don't know how to get it, or sustain a relationship. You tired of people after they done messed up, an ex or somebody else that ghosted you, or an ex trying to come back, and they writing you a Dear John text message. Why you blowing up my phone? Why you blowing up my DM? Why you blowing up my email? You weren't ready the first time. So you still not ready now. Could it be, Pisces, you give these people conversation because you feel guilty? Or you don't want to feel bad for not giving them a shot? What is it? Why you keep letting these exes talk to you? They've shown you that they didn't deserve you. They've shown you that they weren't in a place to really love you. Why you giving them the time of day? Because they want to come back around, and they sweet talking and, oh, I miss you, baby. I miss what we used to do. Boop, boop, boop. You remember when we watched those movies, how we laughed all night long? Boy, bye. Girl, bye. What do you really want? Have you ever just asked that person, Pisces, when they come back, what do you really want? Because clearly before you didn't want me. Have you ever asked them that? Like, what do you really want? Or do you get so caught up in the sweet talking that you forget to ask them? Because they come back for something. They come back for something. You know that, right? So a lot of y'all picking up that phone because maybe in a sense you feel a little guilty for not talking to them anymore at all, cutting it off, whatever like that. If you block the person, some of y'all unblock the person, and then you feel bad for blocking them. It's like, so then when they can finally get through, you taking the call, and it's like, when it's like this, back and forth energy, I like the term struggle love. That's struggle love. Back and forth, up and down, round and round, that's struggle love. Why can't it just be a straight shot? You got me, I got you, boom, let's do this. It's not going to be perfect, but let's do it together. Why? You know? Who's benefiting here? Who's benefiting? When these people come back to you, who's benefiting? Because look, most of them still, y'all see this word? Most of them still childish. They have not changed. You do all this work when you get into your hermit mode. You go into your dark night of the soul. You do all this work. Looking good, smelling good. You done got back in the gym. You eating right, eating your fruits and veggies, drinking water, drinking your herbal teas. You meditating, praying. Somebody got a pink highlighter that they use in the Bible. You highlighting scriptures, all that. Only to get a hey big head text and you just about lose your mind. Oh my God, girl, he texts me. Man, you ain't gonna believe this, man. She texts me. Like, what? Really? Really? I can't lie. It do feel good when they reach out to you after they've done you wrong. But still, what do they want? The person has not changed. It has not been enough time for this person to change. A lot of times they don't give you any indication that they changed. Only thing that they give you is the fact that they didn't think you were going to walk away. That's the only thing they give you confirmation on, is that they didn't think you walk away. And then when you do walk away, here they are looking wild, looking crazy, still childish. Then you got some of y'all savages. Some of y'all like, I wish my ex would come back. I wish they would. I give them a piece of my mind. Or I'm not even going to answer the phone. They better not come to my house unexpected. Some of y'all are savages and you dare this person to come back because they hurt you so bad. And you're not angry. You're not bitter. You're just done. And if you got a child by this person or children, you're like, okay, you can come by and see your kids, but you need to let me know ahead of time. Don't just pop up. Don't ask me nothing about who I'm seeing. It's not your business anymore, son, daughter, whatever you are to be. Not your business. Some of you just done. I love the fact that you don't give up. I love the fact that no matter what you face, you don't give up, Pisces. You a tough cookie. You tough. And you've been through some stuff. Been through a lot. Now, who is this person? Who is this person that keep making you feel like you in a rabbit hole? Who is this? It says crazy drama makes for wild adventures, but not peace. How far are you willing to go? Who is this? Now, this could be a friend of yours that's always got these issues, bringing them to you. Always unloading all their drama onto you. And then after they unload their drama, they go home. That's taken away from your energy too, Pisces. I know you want to be there for your friend. I'm not telling you not to be there. But you got to figure out a way to conserve your energy too. Sometimes you got to be honest with folks and say, hey, this is coming from a place of love, but I can't listen to this all the time. Can we talk about something more constructive, more positive? Sometimes you got to be honest with people. That's the only way you're going to get what you want. Sometimes you got to make people hear you. Make people listen to you. There is something that you feel in your spirit that you're ending and you need to end it. It's not that thing that you were holding on to, but there's something. It could be your time at a job. It could be your time in a relationship. It could be your time with a friend. It could be your time in a certain location. But there's something that you're bringing to an end. Some of you may be pretending it's not bothering you, and it is. But it's hard. It's hard. Recognize that you are not alone, Pisces. It is okay to feel the way you feel. It is okay for you to see things the way that you see them. Just know your road to healing may be long and it may be dark, but you will reach the light at the end of that dark road. You will. There was someone that tried to make you feel like you were irrelevant. Oh, you just like any other woman. Oh, you just like any other man. Pisces, that's a lie. You're not like any other man or any other woman. You are yourself. There's no one and there will never be anyone else like you. Individually. Whether you're a Pisces or any other sign, there will never be another you. So whoever this was that may have said something crazy like, oh, you just another this, another that person's ignorant. I'm just going to put it out there. You got some people in your life, Pisces, that have come and gone, and you had some people that wanted you or told you they were your friend and you trusted them. These people would rather see you broken than to see you whole. So you're no longer entertaining people that can only deal with pieces of you. You got to have people in your circle that can deal with the whole you, not when you're in pieces. You deserve more than that. Somebody may not be telling you the truth. I don't feel like this is something that's malicious. I feel like they're holding back because they're trying to figure out a way to tell you the truth. But they could be holding back the truth for a reason. And maybe because you've been hurt before, you may think this person is up to something. We all have a right to hold back information that's needed, as long as it's not anything that's going to take away from somebody's livelihood. But don't be so quick to jump, But if this was an unhealthy way that this person was being, just holding secrets, not telling you anything, you know what you need to do with that. And for people that are not on your level, what I mean by on your level, people that are not able to forgive and move on, you got to pray for those people and keep it moving. You got some people that you have asked for forgiveness from them, Pisces, or you have apologized and they still holding on to whatever. These people are caught up in their own emotions and they got work to do. You can't fill somebody's cup if yours is empty. Therefore, there's no way that you could have filled this person's cup because at that particular time, you were not in a good space. So you may have said something, you may have done something, but you have forgiven them. They are not in a space to forgive you right now. That's not your problem. You did your part. You did your part. You could feel lost at times, Pisces. Some of you do feel lost, like you're having to do it all on your own. You get tired of being single. You get tired of having family or friends that you can't trust. I encourage you to keep holding on. I encourage you to believe that there are people that are going to align with your energy, that you're going to mean the world to them. Even when you don't see these people, even when you don't see what's around the corner, there's somebody looking for a person just like you. There are friends that want to be around people like you. Don't settle for mediocre friendships or relationships. Try to get away from anything that doesn't serve you. Anything that takes away from you. It's not good for you. It will crush your spirit. All the hard work that you've been doing, some of you have been feeling yourself sliding back because you're allowing the wrong energy to experience the change. Sometimes you got to change your whole circle when you're trying to change, when you're trying to make new things stick. And you got people coming in, some of them with the same bad habits. Same people, same habits, same way of thinking, same negativity. And it's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you in one place. And you can't seem to let it go. Pisces, a lot of people are feeling that you are so detached from a lot of situations. They don't understand that you're only being distant because your peace means more to you. So you may have people saying, oh, well, you're acting different. What's wrong with you? You're quieter, or you don't have that much to say. No, you don't have that much to say anymore. You've learned when to speak and when not to speak. You've learned who deserves your energy and who doesn't deserve your energy. Who does deserve your energy and who doesn't. You're conserving your energy in order to really feed your spirit and also to help others as needed. You've learned that you don't have to give so much of yourself in order to help somebody else or to love somebody else. For a long time, this was a blind spot for all of you, for some of you. I say all of you because most of you. You will get caught up in everybody's problems for a long time, for years. You will get anybody that would come to you and want to talk about their problems, you were right there to listen. You were right there to listen, and you got yourself caught up in it. And maybe you couldn't find a way out. But now you see that you can't take on everybody's problems. Because everybody's problems, it's going to make you feel like you're drowning. You can't be there for everybody. If you're not there for yourself, if you're not supporting yourself and taking care of your mental health and emotional health, how are you going to be any good to anyone else? So I do feel like, Pisces, you are reaching for new adventure and new, I'm hearing creativity. You are reaching for new levels in your life. But we got to remember and think about what we may be still holding on to. Make sure that what you're still holding on to isn't keeping you back from what you want. And lastly here, it may be time to face the truth, face reality, Pisces. This card says, you know something isn't right. Don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. So whatever it is, Pisces, that you've been facing when it comes to yourself, your deepest, darkest fear, maybe that deepest, darkest fear of, I'm going to be single forever. You got to face it and check this out. I know nobody wants to hear this, but what if you are single forever? Not saying you are, not saying you will be, because whatever's on your heart to have, you're going to have it. But I'm saying, what if you are single forever and you have a good life? Is it really all that bad? Think about it now. Think about it. And we have to think along these lines because this is a powerful part of manifestation, is to be happy with yourself. If you're going to be happy with yourself, regardless of whether you have someone in your life or not, you are showing the universe, you are showing the Most High that you are content. You are satisfied with your situation right now. So therefore, as you're manifesting and calling your person in, you're calling in someone that's going to add on to what you're already pleased with, which is your life as it is right now. So what would be so bad if you had a good life? You had stability, you had family, friends, you had other connections, you had pets, whatever you have, your children, whatever it is. And you didn't have love, you didn't have romance in your life. That's something that you want, but sometimes we got to look at it. What if that happens? Not saying it will, but it makes more sense, and it will help you to look at it, face it, because for some of you, this is one of your biggest fears. Is being alone and single. But if you go ahead and look at it like I do, I say, you know what? As long as I have my health and strength and I can laugh and enjoy each and every day, and I'm going to show up with a smile on my face, I'm going to be blessed every time I get to open my eyes. It may not be so bad. Think about it. Most times, we're out here just trying to get to know all these people, trying to figure out, is he the one? Is she the one? Is she the one? Not knowing that, yeah, it's good to get out there. It's good to get out there and date and all those things. But it's not until that designated time, that divinely orchestrated time, when you're going to meet your person. And most of the time, it's when you get to this energy right here. I kid you not. When you get to this place where you're not thinking about it, where you're not stressing about it, you living your life, you focused on your health, your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, and financial health. You living life, being blessed. You're like, okay, if I have somebody in my life, cool. If I don't, cool. I'm going to live my life regardless. When you get to that space, some of y'all are already there and you have options out the wazoo. I don't know what it is. I'm not saying every option is a good option, but people can sense when you're happy with your own company. People can sense when you don't have that anxiety of, am I going to have somebody? Am I going to have the love that I want? People can sense that. Think about it. Can't you sense that with people? Haven't you been able to sense when people were, you dated somebody and they came off just too clingy, trying to lock you down real fast? You see how unattractive that was? It's the same vice versa. How attractive is it to you to finally meet somebody and they're stable, they're content, they really like you for you, they're not trying to press you for anything. They were happy before they met you while they were single, and they're happy with you. That is a major turn on. And for some of you, that's how you're going to be. Being single is not so bad, y'all. Yes, we are put on this earth to have a partner. That is part of the divine design. But until you meet that person, being single is not that bad. In fact, you get to know so much about yourself. But as long as we keep putting out this energy of, oh, I don't have nobody. Oh, I'm getting too old. Oh, y'all, you're going to keep right on attracting people that are just going to satisfy that little part of you that just wants somebody. You're going to manifest on a heart of just wanting. And that's exactly what you'll get. You'll just get somebody. I just want a man. Okay, well, you'll just get a man. I didn't say he was any good, but you'll get a man. Oh, I just want a woman. Okay, well, you'll get a woman. Didn't say she was any good, but you asked for just a woman. So it's like, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Enjoying your own company is worth it. Don't you think you deserve to enjoy your own company? Be so happy with your life, Pisces, that people think you got somebody. People think you got somebody. And you'll hear things like, well, who are you seeing now? Or, stuff like that. And that's because they notice something different in you. And to be real, they're like, you're such a nice person. You mean you don't have anybody? And you just tell them, not yet. Not yet. They're on the way. Don't say, no, I don't have nobody. Ain't no good men out here. Ain't no good women out here. Don't say that. Don't say that. Stop saying that. Stop saying there ain't no good men out here. There ain't no good women out here. Because that's a lie. There are good men. You a good man. You a good woman. So that's not true. That's not true. You just haven't crossed paths with the right one yet. But they out there. So stop saying that. If you have a friend that says things like that, you can just kindly tell your friend, hey, I respect what you're saying, but I know there are great people out there. And I know my person is on the way. Always speak positive. My person is on the way. But right now, I'm going to enjoy my own company. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm whole. I don't have everything, but I have everything that I need. And when my person gets here, they're just going to add on to the happiness that I already had. I'm saying, I had a friend of mine, y'all. I'm going to share this before we end the live. I had a friend of mine. She said, Empress, where all the good men at? And I said, what do you mean? Like, where are the good men at? Where they at? I can't. Every time I go out with somebody, it's somebody that I met here and there, and it's the same old, same old. Where are the good men like me and all this stuff? I said, are you ready for this? She said, yeah. I said, they working. They working. They got businesses. They taking care of their mind, heart, body, and soul. Basically, they doing the exact same thing that you doing. And she was like, so what kind of guys am I meeting? And I said, well, I have to let you figure that out. But they're working on their purpose. They're doing what they need to do. And they are waiting to meet their divine counterpart. When you find a man or a woman that knows herself, think about yourself. You may go out with your friends. You may hang out. You may do things. But how many of y'all are just sitting around just waiting for somebody? Waiting, just going to a bar, just saying, oh, well, little, Big John coming in tonight. I'm going to talk to him when he come in the bar. You sitting at the bar, like Big John coming in tonight. Maybe I could talk to him. I got to talk to somebody. The bartender looking pretty good right now. I mean, really, are any of y'all hard up like that? You know what I'm saying? Most people that have, standards, they believe that they're lovable. They have a good heart. They getting prepared for their daily routines. And where do you meet these people? Places where like-minded people go. Okay? Bookstores, the mall, on the weekends. You know what I mean? Certain shows. Like when you have a comedy show or maybe a concert or a book signing or sometimes the hardware store. Y'all be, car part store. I'm not saying you got to, don't go in there and just stand around waiting for a man or a woman. Don't do that. I'm just saying. The grocery store. They're everywhere. It's divinely orchestrated. It's the people that we meet on a regular basis. They got the same tired lines. I know you got plenty of men. Oh, you probably got 4 or 5 dudes trying to talk to you. 4 or 5 women trying to talk to you. You probably don't even want to talk to a man like me. You probably don't even, oh my gosh. They probably don't have a job. Either they have a job and they don't have enough hours or something is missing there. If you keep meeting the same type of person over and over again, something ain't right. Yep, gym, coffee shop, bagel company. Yeah. Panera Bread, Barnes and Noble. Rooms to go. rooms to go. I'm just saying. But if you keep meeting the same energy, the same lines and all that, you like, oh my God, I'm just getting so mad. Where are you meeting the people at? Where? Some people have success online, some don't. Some don't. There's some weirdos online, y'all. It's some weird stuff online. It really is. So you gotta be careful. But I always question if I'm talking to a guy and he got time to call me every day, all day long. He calling me and I'm working, or he calling me and I'm on my break. Dude, what are you doing? Are you retired from the military or something? Did you retire early? Some people have medical disabilities, totally different situation. I'm talking about an able-bodied person calling you every day, multiple times a day. Like, what are you doing? Like I said, some people do have medical disability. We're not talking about that because it's a whole different ballgame. Because even some people that got disability, they have other activities that they do. They may be volunteering. They may be doing all kinds of other stuff. I'm talking about the people that supposedly have a regular job and they got time to call you 24/7. You can't even get your stuff together without your phone blowing up. And you like, oh my God, I have not been talking to this person but for a few days. And why is he calling me every day? What is he doing? Or what is she doing? I'm telling y'all, when you got a person, they tell you that they go to work. They're not getting any other form of income. And they calling you multiple times a day, talking about the same old thing. They trying to call you while you got to work. And you texting them, what's up, I'm at work. And they texting you right back, not even a second. They sitting there looking at their phone, waiting on those three dots to come up. That may not be the one, sis. That may not be the one, bro. Because what are they doing? That's why they got time when you get off work. They got time to worry you to death, trying to accuse you of cheating. Because guess what they've been doing all day? Texting you. They got plenty of energy. When you get off work, they got plenty of energy because they probably not working at all. You don't want energy like that. Oh my goodness, Lisa. You don't want that. Or there are men and women that work. They can be at work and still on their phone. What are you doing? Thought you said you were going to call me back. Are you going to call me on your break? I go on break at 5:30. Are you going to call me? Yo, chill. That's being possessive. You don't want that. You don't want that. Or my favorite of all time. I'm just so busy. I can't talk right now. I work all the time. So why are you trying to talk to me? You don't have time to talk at night. You can't talk during the day. So what are we doing? I didn't sign up for a pen pal. I didn't sign up for a pen pal. That's a person that all they do is work. They tie up all their time in work, but then they want you to just wait for them while they just text you all the time. All that. What are we doing? Never talk on the phone. What are we doing? It's called a pen pal. If I wanted that, I would have signed up for that. We have to be willing to continue to work on ourselves. And I hate to say it. We got to wait on energy that really aligns with us, or else we're going to keep dealing with clowns. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I know I'm telling the truth. So then my friend, she said, you know what? I never thought about it like that. I said, yeah, think about it now. Think about it. Think about that. When you go around a different atmosphere, like say there's some type of job fair, you may meet, okay, some prospects there. You know what I mean? You may meet some people there. Or any type of networking type deal, business class or something like that. I mean, where your interests lie. And I'm not saying just go there looking for people. It's good to interact. And you never know who you'll meet. You never know who you'll meet. But you can't keep going to the bar. Some of y'all, not all of y'all. You don't go to the bar, just sit at the bar and say, I wanted the Big Bob coming in tonight. Let me see what he talk about, and stuff like that. Or Big Bonnie. Let me see what Big Bonnie talk about. Hopefully I can spend the night and all that stuff. No. No. Mm-mm. It's not going to work. Everybody wants to have their soulmate, but they don't want to wait. And I get it. Waiting is very difficult. But do you really want to keep settling? Do you really want to keep right on getting these projects that you got to keep molding and molding and molding and they still don't act right? You shouldn't have to keep telling somebody how to treat you. There ain't no way in the world. They know how they want to be treated. So why don't they follow suit? Because they don't want to. Getting a Jerry Bees. What? Wait a minute. I have met guys, I swear, were on Jerry Springer getting their Jerry Bees. What? What does that mean? Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all, I'm telling you. Another thing. Stop telling people what you want in a person at the beginning. When you sitting across the table from that man or that woman, stop telling that man or that woman, hey, I want somebody that's loyal. I want somebody that go to church. I want somebody to do this, do that. Stop doing that. Because they're going to put on the show to get you. They're going to be like that for not even 2 weeks. They're going to be sometimes 2 or 3 weeks. If you lucky, a month. Then they're going to, because they're transformers. They're going to turn into something else. They're transforming. This thing of transformers. The mean ones now, not the nice ones, not Optimus Prime and all them, the other ones, the villains. They turn into that. And you sit there like, oh my God, who is this? That's who they really are. That's them. And have some clients that'll reach out to me and say, oh my God, Empress, he's not the same guy that I met at the beginning. You want to know why? Because the guy at the beginning was going on that script that you gave him. That was never him. If you want that guy at the beginning, give him that script again that you gave him. When you went to dinner with him the first time, you gave him that script. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. You told him everything you wanted. And he put on that show until he felt like he had you. And then after a while, he started being who he really is. Joe the Snake. That's why somebody asked me, what are you looking for in a man? I said, just be yourself. Just be yourself. And they look at me crazy because they don't need... Some of them don't even know how to be themselves. I'm like, man, I can't help you with that. You got to figure out how to be yourself. What I'm going to do? Hold your hand and say, hey, it's time for you to be yourself. Yay. No, I'm not doing it. So stop telling people what you want from them in the beginning because they're using that. Okay, she want a man to take her out. She wants somebody to buy her flowers. Okay, and then my lady's like, oh, okay, well, he like for somebody to check up on him, make him dinner, and I'm gonna, go to Vicky's Secrets and all this stuff, and bop 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 bop. Then they do all this stuff at the beginning for a good month, and then they get comfortable, and then they be who they really are. And then you go and say, well, gosh, you didn't act like this in the beginning. And they looking at you crazy like, what do you mean? You told me this is what you wanted. I never said I was really like this. I was just putting on what you told me you wanted. Mm-mm. Go ahead and tell them to be themselves so you can figure out if this is a situation you need to be in from the beginning. Not because you've given them a script, but from the beginning. All right. I hope this helped. Thank you so much, y'all. I hope this was a good message for you. Make sure you like the video and please subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live for other messages, other readings, and lots more. Please feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates in the comment section below the video. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the live chat. If you're interested in a personal reading or any other services such as questions, please visit the website in the description box below. Have a great one, everyone. Stay blessed and safe. Remember, you are worth it always. Take care of yourself, and we will see you soon. All right, y'all. Bye.